Shalom, shalom. First off, foremost, I must give all honor, praises, glory, and respect to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakagadash. Dwaya Bahashem Yahweh Shai, forgive me the spirit through this lesson, must give double honors to the apostles and others a great millstone for the mighty work that they do, and also mighty shalom to the hopeful that watching out there. Shalom. This bright night, come back to another cool lesson from Dream as Kemp and the devil is as the devil does, man. You know, we gotta understand that this nigga was created for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Many purposes. But the main one is as a whipping stick for Yahweh Shem Shai against his chosen people, the Hebrew Israelites. Because we decided, time in, time out, on occasion, continually, even up until this day, to defy Yahweh Shem Shai, to serve other gods and create other idols instead of worshiping the one and true power and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shem Shai. Even until this day, you know, serving other gods and doing their rituals. You know what I'm saying? And just being evil and wicked. You know, like they follow the devil. You know, being defiant, rebellious. We're a rebellious nation, man. Instead of seeking Yahweh Shem Shai, they want to seek Jesus. You know, white man. They worry about, Esau, he can't make our captive can't make it into the kingdom of heaven. No, that's preposterous. I mean, master can't make it. Bunch of Uncle Toms here. It's one preacher talking about some thank God for for the white man. This white man built America. Man, these people they lost in 2025. They lost their minds. Okay, it's been gone, but like this year's been the icing on the cake for these niggas. Okay, you know they just so distraught that Esau is not going to be, you know, living in heaven, in the kingdom of heaven. You know, right now this is their heaven. Okay, because the earth been given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, so this is their prosperity. This is their time, and as we see, their time is up. Okay, and they did it back in a couple years ago with the time is up thing. You know what you thought that meant? Their time is up. All right, their rulership is coming to an end. They reign as being supreme is coming to an end, and they know it, and that's why they going crazy trying to keep their empire going, but it can't. Okay, you can't make white people great again. All right, y'all done through. Okay, but they got a job to do, and their job is to steal, kill, and destroy. And they've done a mighty job. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai created a wonderful devil doing his dirty deeds all the time, and this dang devil worked 32 all right, 32 hours a day, 8 days a week. Okay, this nigga never stopped. All right, he attacks you in your dreams, everything. Okay, especially while you're up. Alright, this nigga is working countlessly, relentlessly. Alright? But that's his job. That's what he was created to do. Okay? That's what he was created to do. That's what we have to understand. This dang dirty nigga is doing his job. Alright? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 13. Consider the work of Yahweh. For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? Okay? Who can make that straight? Well, Yahweh Shemiah Shai made crooked. We can't change the way he is. He can't change the way he is. He can try, what do you say? Try to, you know, put on like the armor of light. Roughly paraphrasing. Oh, he disguises himself as an angel of light. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga is wicked. He is the wicked. Okay? There ain't nothing he can do about it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. We can't change that. That's what Yahweh Shemiah Shai. That's the duty that he gave this nigga. Okay? And he's doing a fine job of it. We can't stand that nigga. Alright? And we can't wait till he's exterminated off the face of the earth. I mean, he's not even gonna be in remembrance. We're gonna be like, who? Edomites? East to the all? Who? And we can't wait for that day. After they 1,000 years of servitude, they're gonna be done away with. No more to remember. They wicked ways is coming to an end. Okay? And they know that. That's why these days have been shortened. For election's sake. Why? Because no flesh will be saved. No one would survive if this nigga was ruling another 1,000 years. We'd all be dead. Even the robots would be dead. This nigga. Okay, no one would survive. Alright? No one. No, not the trees. Alright? Not even Earth. The Earth would blow up like Kid Buu did on Dragon Ball Z. It blow up the whole world. Alright, if this nigga was ruling for another 1,000 years. So people can take that out their mind. It ain't gonna be yes in this lifetime. It's over with in this lifetime. Cause I don't even think we can survive another 30 years with this man in rulership. Okay? Let alone 5. So this thing has to come to an end quickly. Alright? And how about Shemiah Shai is gonna bring that in. And so what it says, suddenly. Okay, shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Right? This is the book of Psalm chapter 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You know, he talks to you real smooth. You know, hi, how you doing? You know, all that stuff. But what? But war was in his heart. He had a knife behind his back. Shaking your hand with his left hand, his right hand, he got a knife, a dagger, ready to stab you in your heart, ready to stab you in your back. Okay? He's like a serpent, just like in the garden, right? And what do snakes do? Eventually, they gonna bite you. All right? You can take care of it, feed it, all that stuff. He's like, oh, thank you. And then next thing you know, fuck, stick his fangs right into you. Then that's what the devil do. Alright? War was in his heart. He's constantly warring. He's the sword. That was his gift. Alright? The sword. And he's using it. Alright? His words were softer than oil. Softer than oil. Right? Yet they were drawn swords. Okay? So you can't trust nothing this nigga say. Alright? Estranged from the womb. Speaking lies. Okay? It's from the womb. Alright? You can't trust this nigga as a baby. You can't trust him as a toddler, as a teenager, and sure not as an adult. Right? Never trust thine enemy. And he is our enemy unto death. He has a perpetual hatred for Jacob, okay? Because he sold his birthright, and he mad at us. You know, they always put the blame on somebody else. That's just what they do, okay? Even to this day, you know, and that's the wiles of the devil. Always saying somebody else the boogeyman when this nigga the boogeyman himself. And they put it in the movies, you know. Everyone who plays the devil character is Esau. They try to make it seem like it's one single entity. No, it's all y'all. It's y'all race. Alright, the Edomite race. Alright. Men and women. Okay? It's in y'all blood. Y'all the wicked. And y'all going down. Okay? Because your time is up. And our time is now. And so I want to give all honor, praises, glory, and respect to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, the Yahweh Bahashem Yahshai, give me spirit through this lesson. Must give double honors again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for the mighty work they do, and also mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect watching out there. Shalom. Yahweh Bahashem Yahshai, Bahashem Kakadash. Rakatah.